Imagine a world without museums. A world where the rich tapestry of our past, the triumphs and tragedies of human history, and the breathtaking beauty of art and culture are not just a few steps away, waiting to be discovered by all, but have disappeared. It's a grim prospect, isn't it? Yet this could be our future if we don't act now to address the serious problems facing our museums. Both big and small museums. Museums, those grand palaces of culture and history, are facing an existential crisis. The challenges are many. Falling visitor numbers, an elitist image, the relentless onslaught of digital media, and changing demographics have all conspired to put these institutions on the back foot. Add to this a steady decline in revenue and donations, and it's clear that museums are in serious trouble. Many museums are still grappling with the long-term impacts of the pandemic on attendance and financial health, with many having recovered to only 70% of their pre-pandemic level. Once bustling hubs of activity, many museums have become ghost towns, their silent halls echoing with the absence of the curious and the passionate. This decline in foot traffic is a pressing concern. Museums are not just repositories of the past, they are vibrant living spaces that foster learning, dialogue, and human connection. The perception of museums as elitist, catering only to a select few, has also done them no favors. Museums are for everyone. They are the custodians of our shared heritage and should be accessible to all, irrespective of background or social status. Then, there's the rise of digital media. Today, people can access information and experiences at the click of a button. This digital revolution has created a generation more comfortable with screens than physical spaces, making it harder for museums to compete. Demographic shifts, too, pose a challenge. As the population ages, museums must find ways to appeal to a younger, more diverse audience. They must become more inclusive, more engaging, and more relevant. This younger demographic is also the potential donor group of the future, and they need to be convinced that the museums are a worthwhile cause to support with competing demands for their philanthropic resources. The financial challenges facing museums are perhaps the most daunting. With dwindling revenues and falling donations, many museums are struggling to stay afloat. The result? Reduced opening hours, staff layoffs, and in some cases, permanent closure. But there is hope. Museums can adapt and thrive in this new world. They can embrace technology, not as a threat, but as a tool to engage audiences and enhance their offerings. Virtual tours, interactive exhibits, and digital archives can make museums more accessible and appealing to a wider audience. Museums can also work to shed their elitist image. They can become more inclusive, offering programs and exhibits that reflect the diversity and complexity of our world. They can reach out to communities, schools, and individuals, inviting them to engage, learn, and contribute. Lastly, museums must diversify their revenue streams. They can explore partnerships, sponsorships, and innovative fundraising strategies. They can also offer unique experiences, like behind-the-scenes tours, workshops, and special events, to attract visitors and generate income. The future of museums is uncertain, but it's not predetermined. We have the power to shape it. So, support your local museums. Visit them, donate to them, advocate for them. They are more than just buildings. They are the keepers of our past and the architects of our future. Together, we can ensure they continue to inspire, educate, and enrich our lives for generations to come. But time is not on the side of the museums. They have a big and urgent task ahead of them to ensure their own relevance and survival in this rapidly changing new world.